So, you're a great example of you can take the teacher out of the classroom, but you can't ever take the classroom out of the teacher.
Okay, well, I'm Terrell Shaw, and Lordy, what am I going to tell you about? I was a teacher for 32 years and retired a couple of years ago. And Tony, at my retirement party, Vivian Davis, who's a former student teacher of mine, came up to me and said, "Mr. Shaw, you ought to think about applying to work up at Arrowhead in your retirement." I said, "Is there an opening?" She said, "Sure is. Part-time opening up there." I applied to it. So my retirement turned out to be perfect timing. My title is storyteller / naturalist at Arrowhead Environmental Education Center up on Floyd Springs Road. And I get to go out to the schools and take little frogs and turtles and snakes and alligators and things like that, and make over 200 visits just to kindergartens every year.
And I understand you're greatly involved in the Ridge Valley Storytellers.
That's right. This is a brand new organization, just a little over a year old now. Several of us decided that we needed an organization. And so that really was the genesis of the Ridge and Valley Storytelling Guild, or the Ridge and Valley Tellers for short. And our biggest project of the year every year is our annual Big Fibbers Festival. Last year was our very first one. Rather than just the Big Fibbers contest that we've been having, we had a 3-day festival. And as a part of that, we also had a Young Tales contest, and I swear to goodness, I believe those kids, 17 and under, outdid the grown-ups. They were absolutely wonderful. But after we had arranged to have the Big Fibbers Festival last March, I got to thinking that we needed to get some young people involved. So I went to the Chiaha Guild and wrote up a grant to them, and they helped to finance having Miss Jane Cunningham and myself go into 3 schools on a trial basis. We went to each school for 6 lessons with a group of kids that were chosen for their interest in creative writing. And we had a wonderful time with those kids, and as a result of that, they came up with fantastic stories from their actual lives, and we had a number of them join the contest for the Young Tales contest as a part of the Big Fibbers Festival, so that was great.
When is this year's event?
This year's event will be March the 17th, 18th, and 19th. That's St. Patty's Day.
And keeping you busy until then, if that wasn't enough. Tell me about you being on the board of the Coosa River Basin Initiative.
Well, the Coosa River Basin Initiative is just so near and dear to my heart. We are the river keeper for the upper Coosa River Basin. And you just won't find a more efficient, a more effective environmental group than the CRBI. And I am honored to be the secretary of the board of directors and have served on the board for a number of years now. This year we're getting ready for our river revelry on August the 22nd at Heritage Park. And it is so much fun. We'll have a barbecuing contest. There will be live music. There will be lots of good refreshment, and there will be a live auction. And in addition to that, and this is important to me because I'm the chairman of this event this year, there will be a silent auction, and we've got some great items that will be a part of that silent auction this year. It's one of the major fundraisers for this very deserving group, but it's also a whole lot of fun for an end of summer evening, Saturday evening, August the 22nd.
A lot of folks may have heard of the Coosa River Basin Initiative, but doesn't really know what you guys do. Quickly explain what you guys do so folks can learn more about the group. All
right. I ought to have our wonderful mission statement memorized, and I don't. But basically, our job is to promote the rivers, to restore the rivers, to protect the rivers, and all of this wonderful basin. We have the most biologically diverse river system in North America. It's amazing. If you haven't had a chance to see our riverkeeper, Amos Tuck, on the Georgia Outdoors program on PBS, look that up. It's online and you can see it. And see the wonderful things that can be found up in the Conasauga River that feeds our Oostanala. We have so many species of animals and plants that live nowhere in the world except for the Coosa River Basin. And so our job is to protect that basin, to protect our water, to help folks avoid misuse of our waters, to preserve and keep our waters, and also to help people get out and enjoy the water. So we have a full schedule of floats and paddle trips on the rivers that are available through CRBI. So check out Coosa.org to get information about all kinds of wonderful things, ways you can help, and ways that you can enjoy our rivers.
And finally, what is it about Rowan Floyd County? You could be anywhere in the world. What is it about you giving your time, your heart, your passion to the kids, to the community, and just everybody that you donate yourself to?
Oh, give me a break. Come on now. I do love Rome. I came to Rome when my daddy came here as pastor at Trinity Methodist Church in 1962 and chose to stay here. I just love it. We have such a beautiful area. I live over on Avenue A. I can climb the levee in our backyard with my wife, as I do every single day, and walk on this wonderful heritage river walk that we have in Rome. I can go for miles and miles and never cross a road, riding a bike or walking, and have a great time. And what a view to walk down that river and see that beautiful clock tower and our courthouse and that library over there looking like some sort of a riverboat along this beautiful river. What a beautiful riverfront. To walk by that wonderful Ross Bridge that we have now across the pedestrian bridge and see the town green over there and kids of every socioeconomic group splashing around in those fountains over there. We're just a unique city, a beautiful, beautiful place, and we need to preserve it.